Wow. Make sure that you guys join me on Instagram. I need to take a break from this whole YouTube vibe. Um, I absolutely despise having any connection at all with fake witches. Um, and, just to let people know, if you ever decide to start creating videos on here about the craft, y'all know who not to connect with. You know, people don't want to deal with fake witches. This is very dangerous. It's dangerously annoying, to be honest with you. And I have been dealing with so much harassment for years from fake witches, you know? And I would never betray myself in that way. I would never betray my ancestors as well as other witches. And I'm terribly annoyed. I really am by the whole situation. And by the way, just throw this in there, okay? Um, they did have my red velvet cake at the grocery store. I have a big, delicious red velvet cake that cost me $18. And I will be making some offerings with that cake too. We're going to eat some of it as well. I am not worried about any spell, ritual, incantation, uh, crap that any of them can ever send to me. Because the epiphany that I had is that, it's just fake witchery. It is. Okay. Just literally words written in a chat room, stalking, harassment, and craziness. Okay. So I was really, really irritated earlier, and something keeps telling me to not allow fake witches to run me off. Okay. And oh, shoot. Darn it. Anyway, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to allow fake witches to run me off because a lot of them, all of them are fake. Scared of their own shadow. And I am trying to build my audience back up with people that actually are into the craft, that are not just into drama and complaining, because that's pretty much what it has turned into over here, is pretty much drama and complaining. I need to get some, damn it, I need to get some more coffee creamer. Yeah, I'm so irritated with, and you know what? There is a difference between being a psychic and being a witch. It is. But although psychics can do certain things, and then not just being a psychic, but psychic energy. And, I'm very irritated with the piggybacking, the tailgating, the craziness, the irritation. Seriously. Just I don't like it, you guys. I really honestly don't. I'm extremely irritated with fake witches on here that are afraid of their own freaking shadow. I'm talking about a demon. They wouldn't know how to conjure a demon if their life depended on it. I mean, honestly, that's the God's honest truth. Um, and it just gets irritating. The one thing that irritates me is when I see people trying to use our spiritual beliefs as a hustle, just to make money. If you have a witchy business or if you are in the witchy field, that's different. But when you see people literally and God is pissed about the whole situation, fake witches pretending to be a witch and or saying that they're practicing witchcraft or even pretending and they're not actually practicing any type of witchcraft. And this is what we've been dealing with. This is exactly what we've been dealing with. And the reason why they're going nuts is because we're getting ready to come up on the witches holiday. So these are literal fake frauds, fake frauds that are on here harassing and stalking people and sending bad energy to people. Sending bad energy doesn't make you a witch. It doesn't. Sending bad energy does not make you a witch. Okay. It doesn't. Okay. And so it's crazy that we're coming up on the witches' new year and they are acting a fool. Okay. Literally. I don't want to hear about none of that crap. I don't want to hear about any of that crap. But I will address that. I will address that. Okay. Let's address that. Let's talk about that, Karen. Let's talk about that real quick. Okay. That woman that you're asking about betrayed me. And not only did I do what I did, but every single spell working that I did for her, I reversed it. Yep. Every single cleanse, every time that I helped her, all of that has been reversed. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when I let her go, she decided that she was going to come to YouTube and connect with that stupid black sector so that she could get up underneath that crazy, irritating man who doesn't even take care of his own children and stalk me. Okay. And not only that, threatened me. Threatened me with bodily injury. We all know that she was a codependent person. And I personally feel very strongly that that's why those women came into my life, so that they could come to YouTube, and snake me in that sector. I don't believe that they were ever genuine. In fact, Hecate gave me several signs of how fake they were. Okay. So you don't come into a witch's house. You don't come into a witch's house like that and then decide to betray her. Okay. You don't come before Hecate with some fake shit. Okay. So, it is what it is. Okay. And I don't know where that woman lives at. I have no idea. I have no idea what Phoenix's address is. So that's what I'm going to say about that. I have no idea where that woman lives. I have never been to her home. I know where her mama might live. She doesn't have a home of her own. So I don't even know where that chick lives. I don't know anything about her. I invited her to my home, and the next thing I knew, she was stalking me online, lying on me, along with the other one. Okay? That's all I know. Another fake witch. Another fake witch. I, well, first of all, they both came to me as clients around the same time. And I did cleanses on both of them. One cleanse 2 years ago on the both of them. Okay. And we kind of became fast friends. And I will admit that the reason why I kind of connected to them so quickly is because I was getting tired of being stalked by another chick. So you don't become friends with somebody because you're tired of being stalked. But yeah, both of them are full of crap. So, and they're fake. Everything about them is fake. That's all I know. All I know is that the next thing I knew, she was sitting over there coughing and hacking and laughing it up with somebody that has been stalking me. Okay. Yeah. Trying to pretend as if she's a witch. Okay. So, no. I don't know where that chick lives. I don't drop people's docs. I don't care nothing about that. All I know is that they both went back to YouTube, lied on me, lied on me. They actually both bared false witness against me when it came to the spiritual work that I did for them. Not to mention the other one, I did a lot for her to help her get her house. Okay. So they did a lot. That's why the work that I did for them got reversed. All of it got reversed. And trust me, there's going to be an energy shift. It's going to keep shifting and shifting and shifting because they ended up causing more problems than what they even paid me for the work that they got done. Okay. And by the way, they both lied after they lied about the work that I did for them just to kick it, just to be backstabby. And I have reviews from the both of them. Lots and lots and lots of correspondence from the both of them. Oh, I just said that in good faith. I just, no, no, no. You decided, and might I add that both of them were trying to again control my vagina. Like, what is up with these women trying to control another woman's vagina? And the only reason I'm gonna tell y'all, the only reason why that sector started getting, because before the two of them, and that sector still is not taken seriously, but for some reason, because both of them were supposed to be witches, they're fake witches, they're not real witches. Okay. The only reason why that sector even started getting taken seriously was because of the two of them. Okay, so no, both of them, yeah. I'm over it. I don't care. I just wish that back when they did this, all of this a couple of years ago, that I had some kind of personal injury insurance. I had no idea that you could get that. None whatsoever. If I would have had insurance, I would have sued them heifers. I would have sued them because I did nothing but made their lives better while they tried to destroy my life. Oh, tried. Keep in mind, tried. They're not understanding that I have been, like, literally since I was a baby in my mother's stomach, uh, handling shit. Like before I even took my first breath of air in this world, I've been handling shit. Okay. And for some reason, they thought that if they went over to that sector, that that was going to somehow get them clients. And I was like, are you stupid? Like, I was like, why would you think that a spiritual client would be? I just didn't. I don't know if they were trying to get clout or what. Like, it's so bizarre. You know, my relationship with that sector has always been what it is, which is not good. Which, and it just didn't make any sense. So yeah, yeah. But it's a bunch of fake witches on here. They're not the only two frauds on here. It's ridiculous. You know, a witch is a witch. It just is what it is. Trying to take credit for, me and my twin flame fighting in social media. Like, get out of here. That's ridiculous. That's why I've just been like in the background. I ain't taking credit for none of that. I don't want no credit and I don't want no association with any of that. I live a real life that has nothing to do with that. I practice real witchcraft that has nothing to do with that. So, yeah. But a lot of them are like that. You're never going to catch me talking about I'm turning my life over to Jesus and I'm an ex-witch doing a testimony. Oh my God. Never, never, never. For what? Like, that's so stupid. That to me, that is so stupid and it makes no sense whatsoever. So no, you ain't gonna that's called you never were a witch in the first place. And trust me, there's Christian witches out there that are Christian and they practice the craft and they are respected. These people that be like, oh, that witchcraft is evil. No, there is nothing evil about witchcraft. You are evil. No matter what religion or spiritual belief that you have, you can be evil. So witchcraft doesn't automatically equal evil. I can't stand the ignorance. And I just want to celebrate this eclipse that's coming up. I can feel it. I just want to celebrate Samhain without the bull crap. Like, I don't want to hear nothing, see nothing, smell nothing that involves these people because it is an insult to the craft. Y'all got to understand that I am a witch. I am a generational witch. And when you come on here and, okay, it just really it really irritates me. It really does. Everything happens for a reason though. And when stuff like that happens, because it was really sucky. One of them was doing the most in social media. Um, you know, being I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just not. Yeah, we dealt with all of that 2 years ago. I'm past all of it. But all I know is that it's a very insulting to, like, do they not understand how real witchcraft is, like, that's what irritates me. That's really what irritates me. Uh, so, no matter what field that you work in, if you're a witch, you're a witch. And for people to, I mean, there is a certain energy that witchcraft will bring to you, not that sector. Are you kidding me? Not that sector. No. But there is a certain energy, and if it's an energy that you don't like, then you just could not possibly be a witch. Okay, every witch probably knows what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about that energy of that power of the witch. And some people don't like it. There's some people that don't like that feeling that the craft gives you, because it's lucid, it's refreshing, it's eye-opening, it's empowering, it's amazing. And whether either you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. And more than likely, if you are a witch by blood, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And they were just like, oh, I don't like this, I don't. And then here's the whole thing about it. Like, they made that black sector feel special because they couldn't ignore it. You know how long I've been ignoring that sector? Like, why can't you just ignore it and focus on your craft? And they went over there and befriended those people, befriended my enemies that have been stalking me. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, I'm too sensitive, I can't handle it. Hold on, guys. Yeah, it and I'm done with it. I'm over it. I am just simply over all of that, seriously. Like, I have the ability to just sit and I don't even watch that sector, and they sitting over there like, oh well, it looked like fun to me, and I just wanted to, like, we all know that that sector is filled with black males that hate themselves. Come on now. Listen, I listen. That's what that sector is composed of. The lowest common denominator of a black male that hates themselves. Why would somebody want to sit and watch that or be a part of that or have anything to do with that? And so that's just what it is. And I was just, and I mean, I've never even cared, you know what I'm saying? And one day, one of them went live and was like, you don't own me. I'm like, I never said that I owned you. If anything, that is Hecate riding her broomstick around your forehead, because she already didn't like the fact that you faked being a witch. And some people get very paranoid. Like, I don't, if I'm not cool with you no more, if me and you are not cool, I'm not gonna ride you down like a crazy person. Like, I don't do stuff like that. So it was really merely that whole paranoia, because they knew they were wrong. People that are doing wrong, their consciousness messes with them. And so I guess they felt like they needed to go over to that sector for protection. And then not only that, Phoenix decides to hook up with this friggin' stalker and then bring him closer to where I live. Like, words cannot describe the karma that she is going to get. Y'all think she's gotten her karma? She ain't got her karma yet. Trust me. Trust me. She hooked up with that man that's been stalking me so that she could move him closer. They have a fake relationship just so that he can live closer and be a weirdo and think that he got something over. And it's like, honey, I am a witch. You making a stupid video about me and showing a photograph of me means nothing. So, and I just, yeah, it just really, yeah, I don't even want to talk about that no more. So, you know, and I want to, and that's why I flock to a lot of the other channels. Like if I'm going to, like, okay, witches don't have to constantly talk about witchcraft and spirits and spirituality. But if you're gonna, like, there's some witches that come on here and they don't talk about witchcraft at all. And that's fine too. I still recognize them as witches. But there's some of us that actually make witchy content. And it's been constant harassment by these people. Witches generally, like, especially when it comes to these so-called groups of people, they get in a group on Facebook and then all of a sudden they're a damn coven. No, you're not. And I'm sorry, but going around the internet stalking people doesn't equal witchcraft. That just most of us witches are thinking about herbs, crystals, and watching a witchy movie. We're not thinking about crap like that. We're just not. And I get irritated with it all. I really do. I get so irritated with it. And it's really terrible when witchcraft has so many positive things to offer. And we all know this. So, I get really, really irritated with the amount of fakery on here. And I think it's dangerous. I think it's dangerous. I think that I would like to form an initiate, like no, let's not say that. But I do think that there does have to be some kind of authenticity to people. If they are going to offer people witchcraft, it needs to be authentic. And there needs to be some kind of way for you to say, hey, I am an authentic witch. And I don't know if it's going to either be by a mark. I mean, I have the mark of the beast on my chin. Nobody can deny it. But I think, and then some people, they get initiated. Some people, they get, and even still, I don't think that it is advisable to necessarily do work for people, especially if you're doing it just for the money. And it's been like so much, like I really honestly think that it's very dangerous. I think it's dangerous to be running around here talking about, oh, I'm a witch, and you're not really one. Or you're not committed to it, or you feel some type of way about other witches, to the point where you're gonna just, and I don't know what that's about when it comes to certain people on here that, they think that by betraying people gives them power. I mean, earlier today, I was pissed off at somebody and my anger boiled over. See, that's, to me, that's not betrayal. To me, that's me being emotional, right? But and I feel bad for doing that. Okay. But for you to literally be fake Like I had a legit reason to be angry at this person. Okay, I had a legit reason to be angry. And I'm trying to get through all of the craziness. Okay. Oh, and I'm tired of the amount of nosy people on here trying to be all up in your business, trying to find out what's going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out. Knowing that they can't even play spades, trying to read cards and trying to interpret what is going on. And they have no clue, like no clue whatsoever. It's just so irritating. And the whole point of having my channel is not even necessarily to connect to other witches. Like I would love to, and I have connected to other witches that I actually like very much, that I follow on Instagram as well as YouTube. But the whole point of the channel is to connect to clients that need me. Okay, that's the point. You know what I'm saying? And I am queen and empress of this channel. Okay, my energy is on this channel, my energy, and it just really irritates me when people try to make it seem like, oh, I own that. Like I felt like when it comes to that sector is delusional. They run around the internet thinking that they own people. Like for you to connect with that sector was the lowest thing that you could ever do. The lowest thing ever. Like just low lifed it. Because they literally have delusions of grandeur. Oh, I own this person. Oh, I'm energy harvesting off of you. Oh, I'm vampiring off of you. You're what? Like it's so stupid. It is. That's the only word that I can use to describe it, is just stupid. So, karma is, oh, trust me, it has not been served yet, and it will be. It will be served. Anybody that comes up in my house and laughs up in my face and then comes back to YouTube and betrays me like that, especially when you sat in my backyard with me and joined hands with me, oh, girl, oh, you're guilty of treason. I would never sit in a witch's face and join hands with her and come back to YouTube and betray her for any reason. Like there was literally no reason. Okay. So, and I want to just stay focused, and I'm getting ready to get myself refocused because we have this eclipse coming up, and I just have to focus myself is pretty much what I have to do, because 99.9% of the time I don't even think about that sector until some stupid crap happens, and we all know where that comes from. Otherwise, never think, I never even think about that sector. I don't, it's not even like, I don't know what's going on in that sector. I do not watch that sector at all. I wouldn't know the first thing about that sector, and I don't care. Trust me, Netflix and my favorite new thing, Amazon Prime Video, if I'm gonna waste some time, that would be my go-to. if I want to watch something, okay, or either something on YouTube. Like, for example, I watch different kinds of witches, and I watch witches that have skulls and bones. I watch the herbal witches. I watch different types of witches on YouTube. I watch some of the satanic witches. I watch some of the Christian witches. It's all very interesting to me. I want to hear real stuff about real spirit. I don't want to like a bunch of chaos. And I suppose that it has its place somewhere. It doesn't have its place in my head. Okay, and it has nothing to do with me. So anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I'm going to try to get myself, refocused and realigned, because there's a constant effort to get in my head somehow. I despise that sector in everything that they do. The whole energy, the whole vibe is trash to me. If you are entertained by that, be entertained by it. I am not. And they're all on my mother's teat for some reason. That's why one of them came in here during my live yesterday. And I'm sorry. First of all, that is my mother. That is my mother. Okay. So they had the audacity to come in here. And I think that one witch that I was talking about on here, I think that she's associated with that sector, because I couldn't really, my God, whoever it was, they were really hiding, and I could see who it was. And saying talking about something about an elder. How could you be a complete stranger when you're claiming to be an elder? I mean, even if you were related to me, and I didn't know it, you're not my elder. That is a great honor to be called my elder. I don't have to respect you when I see what you're doing. Like, even though I don't believe that what they do is actual real witchcraft, I think that they just harass people. Okay? They just harass people. Like, in a lot of different ways, they harass people. But I can still see them trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they will always remain irrelevant to me. Very, very irrelevant. Okay, so I am just kind of moving forward with my plans in life. Like, really? Okay, next, on to the next. Like, what do you expect people to do? Anyway, I'm about to eat me a taco wrap. Not with tacos, but with romaine lettuce. So I'm about to go. Oops, oops, oops. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. I'm not sure when I'll be back. But I will say this before I go. I would really appreciate it if certain people would stop being obsessed with my vagina. One of my clients texted me like, "You cracked me up when you said that," because it's the truth, man. It's the truth. Seriously. Okay. All right. I gotta go. You ain't winning when you are literally obsessed with what another woman is doing with her vagina. Okay. What the heck is my chest? All right, y'all. Bye.